Greetings, Legion, and welcome back to AI Somnium Files nirvanA Initiative, episode 24. Wow, everybody, good to see you guys. Last time we left off on quite a little bit of a cliffhanger because we actually just finished, doing a bunch of stuff. I think we just got to a lock in the ending, from if I remember correctly. So let's boot up our quick save, not the manual save.
You think an ex-con doesn't deserve to be happy?
But the quick save should lead us back to, yes, the flowchart, correct. We just finished the All That We Are, the ending for Genny and Mame. AKA, like, the bad end. I think it's interesting because the ending for Genny and Mame had Genny die, and the ending for your two lovebirds here in the bottom corner. If I can zoom in. I don't know how to actually zoom in. Space. There we go. Your ending for Lien and Kizzy had them riding off into the sunset. So it's a completely different vibe. I believe this is going to be where we're going to end up in the end. Right here. It is locked currently though, because we are now finished with the chapters. I think that means they want us to play the Ryuki chapter 5 R1 She Was the Universe. So this happens afterwards, huh? In the timeline. Let's go ahead. Sorry, I mean in the past, obviously, because this is this was afterwards in the past, before, after, you know what I mean? You'll get it. This is on, February 15th. This is on February. This is the beginning of February 15th of the next 6 years. Anyway, let's go back to the cathedral 6 years ago to figure out the last mystery, starting at the Nye's Cathedral. Let us go. I believe this is where we need to be to figure what happened to Ryuki. That's right, okay.
Me?
Okay. Dude, look at the young peeps, man. Young Mizuki, young Kizzy, and then everyone else looks exactly the same.
What do you want me to do?
It's on Ryuki's head. Use it to kill Date. Oh, because Date is the foil to... apparently Date has, like, the ability to foil Terror's plans. And Date was the wrench in his plans the whole time. Okay, so last time we did this, actually, I think we got locked out here. I think last time we got to this area, we actually got locked out right before this decision.
Ryuki.
Are you?
I don't actually remember if I have to shoot here.
Don't be stupid.
I think Date can take it.
Shoot. What? Just do it. Shoot, Ryuki.
Hey, someone followed us offline again. Hey, welcome in. Here we go. I don't have any other choice. I think we do shoot him here. I think we tried to shoot him and then they locked us out. So let's go ahead and look and shoot him.
No, Ryuki. Please.
Tama, you can't stop me. I'm sorry.
It's impossible. I can't.
Oh, there's no choice. Never mind.
I can't do it.
You and Date.
Time's up. Let me give you a nice piece of information. My true name. My name is...
Dahlia.
Boat.
Boat. Oh, that's right.
Lasagna.
Oh! That's the second part of his name.
Stop!
The second part of his name is Boat. The first half of his name was given on the Ferris wheel, I think. First half of his name was Dahlia. Second half of his name is Boat. That's bad, huh? Okay, well, we have his full name now. Dahlia Boat. Not a really a, you know. Oh, wasn't there at the beginning of the game the quiz show said like, what is my name? I'll have to go back and check. It's been a while since we played through Ryuki's stuff.
What about the others?
I think they're okay. I'm detecting 5 living organisms.
Yeah, they're all
Terror.
alive.
He ran away.
I mean, Kizzy doesn't have legs anymore, but whatever, you know?
Mizuki! 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 Are you okay?
That's how she lost her eye as well.
Kizzy! Kizzy! Where are you? Answer me!
Leanne's voice actor, like, I don't think he dialed in for this game, I'll be honest. He tried his best.
Kizzy!
I blocked the explosion with my back.
Oh yeah,
But
that's right.
All the fallen rubble.
I forgot Gan's a
Kizzy?
tank.
Kizzy!
How they managed to kill Gan in that one ending is like a shocker to me. At least Mame Doi's not here, you know, to take the
Mizuki,
damage.
Are you okay?
It's nothing life-threatening.
But her eye is gone.
This isn't good.
Take care of Mizuki.
I love like the
I'll
things
get
of
Mr.
Gan.
Date.
Yeah, got it.
That's why he kidnapped Date here, right? Date's not here anymore. Because Date was taken in the explosion
Mr.
for
Date!
one day.
Mr. Date!
So that's why we couldn't find Date when we exploded this place the first time. 5 signatures. 2-2. So who's the 5th? Oh, it's right here, right?
Leon got out safely.
Where's Mr. Date?
He must be nearby. Keep looking.
Okay, let's see. Is he in one of the rubble pieces? X-ray?
There!
It's Date.
He is over there. That's right. He couldn't escape because he was underneath the rubble, right?
Mr. Date!
It's all coming back to me now. Kind of.
Oh, thanks for stopping by. But I can't move.
Thanks for
me a
stopping
second.
by.
I'll get it off you!
He said, "Cat, thanks for stopping by."
It's not gonna work. This is way too big for your noodle arms.
Wait, we could have had Gen do this.
Just leave me here. Get going.
Come on! What are you talking about?
Gen 100% could have lifted this, I think, with like some help.
Oh, look at the ceiling. It's coming down soon. You stay here, we both die.
But...
Just take this with you.
What is he giving me? Oh, Aiba.
I tried talking to her. She isn't responding.
I think the explosion might have knocked her out. Can you fix her? I know her base system is on the cloud, but that body is... it's important.
That body is important. Something important about this body? I took Aiba and put her in my pocket. We gotta go.
Yuki, we don't have much time.
We gotta go, man. We gotta go.
One last thing. Before...
Don't talk like that.
Just listen. I want you to tell me one thing. When I called you today, I told you a man in a mask was at Tsujima's, and you said it's terror. How? How did you know? How did you know the man in the iron mask was terror? Yesterday, was it you that ran away, Ryuki?
Damn.
No!
Dude, he's clumsy, kind of. I mean, he is young, I guess. It's fine. Yo, he got hit with the Caesar treatment. JoJo's part 2.
How could this happen?
Caesar?
Mr. Date. Mr. Date. I loved him.
I loved him. I mean, you know how it is, right? Is this the reason he's like started to go crazy? Is because of Mr. Dante's death, quote unquote? I mean, like, he's alive still. It took 6 years though, but here we are. Oh, there's a credits roll. Wait. Explosion route end. I guess I just never played through the explosion route. Am I stupid? Hold on. It's done. Oh, I just need to complete that one thing to unlock it. Okay, hold on. Wasn't there like a quiz show at the very beginning? Summary? View the summary of this chapter. Investigation. Maybe not. Actually, I do kind of want to see this quiz show. I don't remember if I answered this question correctly or not. I'm kind of curious to see, just like really quickly before, I'll pause the recording and then we'll be back. I'll cut this out if it's nothing, and then, we'll come back and do the last chapter here if there is nothing here. Okay, well, just kidding. I was completely wrong, guys. I'm glad we went through that and you didn't have to. Let us go and start the investigation from where we left off here at the Marble Bar and fortune telling at the start of Chapter 5. Mizuki's art 6 years later. Here we go. This is the last chapter, guys. We could finish this off either today or tomorrow, or like whenever like the next episode is. So just a few episodes left, I reckon. Let's go.
Oh, you came. Want something to drink? With water? On the rocks? You don't have to be shy.
All the jokes are gone, guys. Like, I'm sad because whenever we get to this part of the game, like, they stop, like, joking around, and, like, I click on the things, and there's no, like, cutesy dialogue.
It's on me. It's such a bizarre case, the HB serial killings. That being said, the facts are fairly straightforward. Pointing out a culprit can't be too hard. Do you already know? Terror. Who are they, really?
Mama, it's you.
Yup, you got me. I wanted to slurp on the juices of young men, which is why I sliced them in half. Oh, come on, there's no way. Besides, Komeiji and Chikara are not young.
That's right, not within your batting
Care to
range,
give a
you
more serious answer?
predator. Okay. Terror is Uru Somezuki.
Right. Uru. We know he killed at least 3 people. Jin Furuwe, Chikara Horadori,
And, Andes Comegis.
Andes Komeiji. But why did he kill them? What was his goal?
Why did Terror kill them? For the nirvanA initiative. Right? He killed Jin Furuwe because he hated him. Right? To build schools in Africa.
He wasn't some noble philanthropist. That has nothing to do with anything.
I mean, he did it for revenge, right? Like, part of it is revenge, because Jin Furuwe was his, like, the guy that he donated organs to, and Jin got all the love and whatever, and then he killed Chikara also for, like, this wasn't really for the nirvanA initiative. And he killed, I mean, technically it is, but it isn't, you know what I mean? Let's just say it, though.
That's right, the nirvanA initiative. The loony plan to have humans reach moksha.
Yeah, by tearing the seams at the same
That's why
time.
Uru killed the three of them. We can put aside the little details.
Oh, okay,
for
that's
now.
the, yeah, okay.
The most concerning aspect of the whole thing is the time difference. The left and right sides of the victims were found 6 years apart.
Yeah, Freezer is the
Regarding
answer.
the first victim, the facts are already in. 6 years ago, on February 10th,
Yeah.
Jin Furuway's body fell from the ceiling of Devaita. And this year, 5 days ago, also on the 10th, Uru Somizuki's left half was found at the stadium, not Jin's.
Yeah.
Plastic surgery and complete organ transplants. It fooled the investigators into thinking they were the same person.
I mean, dude, Jin, for like all things considered, Uru like looks really good.
But what about the other victims? Chikara, Komeiji, Tokiko. How do you explain those three?
He must have been cloned, no? He must have
You
cloned
have
himself.
good intuition. You might already know.
How did it seem like their bodies appeared after 6 years passing? The timeline is not in the correct order.
Right. In other words, it's not like that.
It's not like that.
It's like this.
Oh. That's right. That's right.
This is the timeline that you actually experienced.
Oh my god, guys. It's in the shape of a double helix. Because it's about DNA splicing. TC purge. Or is it just regular purge?
The red and blue lines are intertwined, almost like DNA.
Okay, I said that already, Mama. Could you like back up, please?
You started on the red line from the top, and then followed the blue line, which led you to this point.
Yes.
You've traversed 4 X's.
It's only 5 more to go, right, guys?
The left side is 6 years ago, and the right side is this year.
Yeah, so like the way that people had died was like back and forth. I mean, it makes sense though, because like when we found Andy's Komeiji's body, it wasn't like now. It was like it was after he found the body, the other half. It was like 6 years ago. He found the body 6 years ago because it was the other half of the guy's body on the roof, right? And then Andy's Komeiji's found it and then brought it back to his house and then called up a young version of her name, Mame, and then Mame gave it to Gen, and Gen locked it in the freezer for 6 years straight.
To make things easier, we'll call the left side past and the right side present. In other words, you came here, jumping back and forth between past and present, a day at a time, all to end up here. Now do you understand?
Yes.
Chikara's right half was found the night of the 11th, in the past. His left half was found the next morning.
Exactly.
Komeiji's right half was found on the 13th. His left half was found the next morning at 6 a.m.
Exactly.
6 years have passed, and now we're here.
Oh! Oh my god! Oh my god, Chat. Okay, you guys can't hear me because we're offline, but I understand now. I was confused, right? But now I'm not confused. For half of the game, when we were playing as Mizuki, we were playing as the other Mizuki.
In the present, Tokiko's right half was found on February 12th.
That's why she was still alive. Because the Mizuki route is Mizuki's. There's some times where we met Tokyo after she supposedly died. It's because we met her 6 years ago.
The next day, a little past midnight, her left half was found in the basement of Horadori Institute.
It's not that she TP'd through time. It's not that she like died and then revived. We were looking at the events in the wrong order.
Long story short, the left and right halves weren't found 6 years apart. They were all found soon after each other. Nothing supernatural here.
This chart shows the story's chronological order. The true flowchart can be checked from menu flowcharts. 6 years ago, present. So, like, we were in some of these when we were Mizuki looking at the events that happened and like seeing people revive from the dead. It was actually us as the other Mizuki, right? You are here. Okay. So now what? We're back. We're still in it.
That's just my genius analysis. Oh, but I know what you're gonna say. There's still tons of things that can't be explained, right? Especially who killed Uru and Tokiko?
I agree. Who the fuck killed Uru?
Jin, Chikara, Komeiji. It was Terror, Uru, who sliced these three in half. But then Uru was killed in the present, February 10th.
So somebody else killed Uru. Because he's definitely dead.
Tokiko's body was found after that. So who killed Uru and Tokiko? Well, I'm sure this mess will be cleared up soon.
It was Date.
By Mizuki, her friend, and by you, Freyr.
I'm Freyr?
So anyway, good luck with the rest of your investigation.
I thought Tokiko was
I'll
Freyr.
be cheering you on.
Who the fuck am I? Okay, she had a... Hey, you good?
Uh-huh? Who was I just talking to?
She manifested talking to the player?
Maybe I've had a bit too much to drink. It's awfully
What?
cold tonight.
What? But yeah, a lot of the stuff makes sense now. The reason why it was kind of out of order. And how like Mizuki was able to witness things that like old Mizuki witnessed things that young Mizuki couldn't. Because Mizuki was younger before. But this Mizuki was the owner of Aiba previously.
Hey, about Kizzy. Are you sure she's okay?
6 years ago, after Date disappeared, they brought on this Mizuki to be Mizuki for 6 years.
Don't worry. I made sure she's fine.
Kizuna went missing. Last night around 11 o'clock, Ichichida, her father, contacted me. Aiba and I started a search for Kizzy. After a while, I got a call from my phone. It was from her. She told me to meet me here at Iowa.
So, that makes us sisters?
Clones.
We're not the same age, but we're like identical twins. We have almost the same genes.
Except our Mizuki has no heart problems.
That's crazy. I'm a copy of you. Don't say it like that.
It's true though.
But I'm your clone, right? Technically, yes. But our DNA isn't exactly the same.
Thanks, Chikara. Thank you, Chikara.
My genome was rearranged. Your DNA was modified on top of that, which is why you don't have the symptoms I have.
Yeah, so Mizuki is a splicing of like superhuman strength and like whatever. Like there's another like, you know, other half there. And so she got spliced to be like a superhuman, super soldier. But the problem was that she had heart problems. And then so Chikara tried again with our Mizuki and then managed to perfect a version of Masked Woman Mizuki that didn't have heart problems.
Basically, you're an upgrade. The perfect version of me. Don't say it like that.
It's true though. I was raised at Iowan too.
Yeah, the same as me. When I was 6, you were born at Horadori Institute, and I'm guessing they thought it was too difficult to raise you at the Institute.
I mean, they already tried doing that once.
I remember the day you arrived like it was yesterday. You were still a baby. But the moment I saw you, I got this feeling. I started bawling my eyes out. The people at the facility didn't know we were related.
Even though it was just two kids with blue hair in an anime world?
Makes sense. They were told we were from 2 different places, but we are both named Mizuki, and we looked really similar. So to make it easier, everyone started calling me Big Sis.
And her little sis.
Called you Mizuki.
Oh, okay. Okay. About February 6 years ago.
It's like I told you, I want to know who did this to me. I know that Chikara was the mastermind, but I want solid proof. That's why I was investigating him and his institute. But then, out of the blue, he gets killed. That's why I started following the HB case.
6 years ago. Well, I didn't mean to. Hold on. I remember what happened back then. Show me the details of what happened on the 12th and the 14th. The 12th. The balloon game. Sinking with Genny. The staircase. The 14th. Sinking with terror.
What was seen and heard cannot be shared with anyone.
Yeah, so we were playing as this Mizuki the whole time.
If you do, I will kill her. I have an abundant amount of money. Even if I were to die, the assassins I've hired would still find her.
I see. That's why you didn't talk about what happened 6 years ago. But I think it's okay to start talking now. Why? I was able to freeze all of Terror's hidden accounts. We don't need to worry about any assassins anymore.
He has no money.
I bet you don't remember anything from February 6 years ago, do you?
I do not. My body was destroyed in the explosion at the cathedral. The Abyss communication network was also offline, so there was no backup taken.
Why were you hiding your
If
identity?
I revealed myself to you, you would want to know everything. And one way or another, you'd find out. You'd find out that your genes were spliced. That your real parents aren't Renju and Shoko.
Aren't Renju and Shoko? Wait, but aren't they long dead?
I didn't want you to end up like me. I wanted you to live a normal life. As normal as possible, anyway. Get a normal job, a normal husband, get married, start a family, live happily ever after.
Oh, I understand
A life
now.
like that.
Okay, I see.
But if I showed up, I would ruin all that.
This is crazy, guys.
That's what I thought, at least.
I see.
But why didn't you tell me 7 years ago in November? I was already well on my way to an abnormal life at that point.
Maybe that's true.
What happened after I arrived at Iowa?
They took me to Horadori Institute every so often for examinations. Well, I say examinations. I mean human experiments. I don't think you remember, but they did terrible things. I remember getting shots with needles as big as boba straws. My time with
Boba
Horadori
straw
Institute
mentioned.
ended when I was 9, and you were 3.
Yeah, so our Mizuki would never know.
It shut down and we were finally free. That's about the time you were adopted by the Okiura family.
Yeah, so we got this
But
Mizuki.
me? Well, I told you about me, right?
You were blind in one eye and had a heart condition.
Right. So it was hard to find a family who would take me. Ultimately, it was Mr. Chieda, the chairman.
So when you were 9, you were adopted by...
Yeah, that's why they call her Big Sis.
The Chiedas. I spent the next 6 years there. Up until I was 15. I lived under the same roof as Kizuna.
I see. That's why she called me Big Sis.
Because she reminded you of you. I was always wondering about that, and now the question has been completely answered. Since the beginning of the game, I was like, how is Mizuki big sis when they're like the same age, slash like, I think maybe younger even, and she looks younger too. Anyway, anything else in here? Any jokes? I guess this is not the time for jokes, guys. Yeah, this is not the time for jokes. Okay. What about after that?
You said something about an eccentric woman?
Yeah, I was adopted by her.
Do you mean...
Shizue Kuranushi. Boss.
Your kid? You have a kid? From the beginning of the game, her adoptive daughter was Mizuki too. And so you brought your own kid to the police force? To work as Mizuki too?
Which is why my name is Mizuki Kuranushi now.
You're so fucked up for that, boss.
You think that sounds kinda lame, huh?
No, it's not that.
Oh my god, why did boss adopt you?
You know how we're stronger than everybody else? Maybe she thought I'd come in handy.
So she wanted to make you work for her.
Oh yeah, she did.
I don't know if that's the truth, but that's what she told me.
Oh, boss actually did like her. I mean, boss never, like, you know, tells the truth about anything.
Boss taught me how to fight. After she adopted me, she trained me hard every day. 6 years ago, when I was 18, I was hired as a top secret member of Abyss. Boss wanted someone who she could rely on. Someone who would never betray her. She trusted me to handle the most sensitive situations. Basically, I'm like a ninja. Well, a kunoichi.
Okay.
Which is why my existence at Abyss had been hidden. The only people who know are Boss, Pewter, and Ryuki.
Ryuki? Why?
I wonder.
Huh. It's all making sense now.
By the way, I'm curious. Why were we given the same name?
I don't know. Maybe they didn't really care about the name.
Why does she keep doing the date smirk?
But wouldn't that make it harder to tell us apart at the Institute?
I don't think they had any trouble.
One of them was like fucking 6 years old, the other one.
We had code names at Horodori Institute. I was Mouse, and you were Rabbit. And you remember what they called us at Iowan, right?
You were Big Sis, and I was Mizuki.
Yeah.
Is that what I called you?
No. You were still little. You couldn't talk much. You just called me BB.
Why were we given the same...
I was Mouse, and you were Rabbit.
Oh my god.
BB?
Yeah.
BB, huh?
Anyway, we've already spent enough time here. We shouldn't be wasting time like this.
Holy shit, guys.
Good point. There's still tons we don't know about the HB case.
We're just gonna leave after all this? Dude, reunited with my sister after so long? That's crazy.
Follow me. I want to show you something. Huh?
Oh, no. It's nothing. Let's go, BB.
Okay, cute. Let's go. Happy birthday to you. Oh, that's right, Dante's still here.
Ah! What the fuck? This is information overload. My brains are gonna flow out of my ears.
Forgot about this part.
Jeez, just relax.
I can't just relax. What is this corpse doing here?
That's right, because we synced with Genny. We synced with Leanne. But that wasn't us syncing with Leanne. That was the other Mizuki syncing with Leanne.
And why are Kizzy and Leanne here? Oh, and most importantly, who the hell is this?
What? Isn't it obvious?
Wait, you're that stupid porno mag collecting old man.
No.
Yes.
Why are you dressed like that? Where is Genny? What are you doing here? And one last thing. Where have you been the past 6 years? Why didn't you try to contact me?
I'm sorry, Mizuki.
That's crazy, actually. This turn of events is insane. Just when you think there couldn't be any more twists.
I think I kind of get it. 6 years ago, Date lost his memory when the ceiling collapsed on him.
Oh, yeah.
Then he got captured by terror, but managed to escape.
And he's been wandering the Earth for the past 6 years.
5 days ago, on the 10th, he heard the news about Jin's body.
He
being
reawakened.
found.
And finally got his memory back.
That's right.
Oh my god, my voice reached Date's brain right now. That's because this was... Okay, that's right. You can mute me by turning it off, but that's a real hassle, so it's still on. Same for Mizuki Kuranushi. Here's my voice too. Mizuki Kuranushi's kind of long. I'll just call her BB. Why are you here?
There's a reason I'm here with Kizzy. I got a call from my old pal Date.
I asked him to unlock something for me.
Are you talking about the freezer?
No, I got that open on the 13th.
It was a different lock this time.
Anyway, that is when we met with Date and the woman he was with.
The woman? I was there too.
That's right, about BB.
I've known her for a long time.
Quartz.
She's a former coworker from back when I was doing bad stuff. Back then, I used to call her Quartz.
Hey, don't just blurt that out.
Mizuki's name comes from crystal. The kanji for crystal can be read as Mizuki.
Crystals are the solid form of silicon
I
dioxide,
did- oh, thank you.
a mineral, most often recognized as quartz.
Wait, so you were in a thieves guild, BB?
She knew the cant and everything.
The snow isn't letting up. Don't change the subject.
What time is
Why
it?
do you ask?
No reason.
It is currently 4:25 a.m. Daybreak is close.
I heard you went missing.
I am a little embarrassed to admit this, but Leon and I plan to elope.
What?
May I ask why?
Kizzy's father won't accept me.
He threatened to send Leon to prison if he continued to see me.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Are you serious?
And that's when I suggested that we run
Are
off
you
together.
fucking serious?
And I agreed.
Oh
So
my god.
Yeah. They're both on the run for love.
But we don't know exactly where we want to go yet.
This is so fucking funny, guys.
Right. We need some more time to think about it.
I wasn't even here this whole time. Did you tell about
I
BB?
suppose Big Sis has already told you everything. Big Sis and I lived in the same home for 6 years, but I never thought my Big Sis was my Big Sis's Big Sis.
So confusing.
Anyway, Mizuki Date.
Mizuki
I will
Date.
call you Little Big Sis from now on.
No, just do little sis.
And you, Mizuki Kuranushi, I will call you Big Sis.
Still, just as confusing.
Oh god. Mizuki is BB's clone. Date already knows this, but BB told him. But Kizu and Leon don't know this yet. They think they're just sisters. Are you okay? Are you
It is
cold?
snowing outside, but do not worry about us. My heart is burning strong.
She's kind of cute. Did
I
you
have
tell
told
Richie?
him that I am safe and sound.
Okay, well, I'm glad you weren't kidnapped.
I am so sorry that I worried you.
Yeah. I'm sorry about all this, you guys.
Date. BB.
BB. What? Oh, nothing. I just wanted to call you by that name.
The original, BB. Where is the real Genny?
I don't know. Not here.
It's fine. I know where he is. Don't you have an idea too?
When did you find out the corpse was in the freezer?
Last night. Date called me out of the blue. He told me about the corpse. And how he was pretending to be Genny. And everything else he knew.
Let me just say one thing.
What? Do you have more insults to hurl at me for missing 6 years of your life?
No, it's not that. Maybe she just wanted to hear you say, Mizuki, you've grown so much, or something emotional like that. No, not that either.
Ah, right. For you, it's been 6 years. For me, it's different. I've been back for 4 days dressed like this. I've been watching you guys the whole time, so I don't really have anything sappy to say.
I told you it's not that.
I'm home. Welcome back. Is that what you wanted to hear?
All right, okay. Let me try this again. Mizuki, I'm home.
Dude, this is the cutest Mizuki has ever looked in her life.
Welcome back, Date. But that's not what I wanted to say. I threw away all your porno mags.
All of them. Who is the why are you pretending to be Genny?
I know that Horadori Institute and Nyes are both caught up in the HB case.
That's right, we knew this already as well.
Gen was created at the Institute. And so, by borrowing his mask, I could snoop on Tokiko and other members of Horadori Institute.
But why do you still look like that here?
Horadori Institute and Nyes people come here all the time. Imitating Gen makes it easier to eavesdrop on them.
Actually? Why did you reveal identity now?
Gonna be honest, this has gotten way out of hand. I can't do this on my own. We need to work together to stop their plan.
Their plan?
Yeah, their nirvanA initiative. So first, I contacted Mizuki Kuranushi.
Date and I met 6 years ago.
Right. When she went to go confront Terror because they kidnapped Kizuna. They kidnapped Kizuna 6 years ago, and then they were there together, and this was their Mizuki 6 years ago. And then they went and synced with Terra in this. That's why the sync machine was still there. I'm like, would it still be there after 6 years? It wouldn't be there after 6 years, but it was still there 6 years ago.
He knew how to get a hold of me.
I shared everything I had, then told her to find you.
Dude, this is fucking crazy.
To help stop them?
Basically.
Why is the corpse? Who is the corpse in the freezer?
Let's talk about it later. Trust me, if I explain it now, it'll only confuse you.
This is Jin Furue. Okay, let's go. Oh my god. This has got to be one of the most.
I'll ask again.
This is one of the most satisfying endings to a Kotaro Uchikoshi game ever.
What's the deal with the corpse? Why is it in the freezer?
It's better that you see for yourself.
Let me just show you.
Another corpse?
No, not one more.
Not one at all.
It's like 5.
It's half.
Yep. 5 corpses and 1 half. In the Nyes Japan brand? Oh, that's right. It's Uru's other half. We still need to figure out who the fuck cut Uru in half. Who the frick did this to him? This just happened, huh?
Finished reading the file.
Yeah.
That's right.
Now do you understand? Now you know whose left half is in the freezer.
Uru Somizuki.
Jin.
Oh, sorry,
Jin
other
Furue.
one. This is Uru's left half, I mean, sorry. And then this is Jin Furue's right half. Left half? Well, fuck, whatever. Anyway, this is his left half. And that was kept original because of the percentage symbol.
That's what he really looks like.
And this body?
This is Uru's.
Uru Somizuki. Terror. He murdered 3 people 6 years ago. Jin, Chikara, and Andy's Komeiji.
And then in the present, someone killed him and Tokiko. X-ray the box.
What's this? There's some kind of device in there.
It appears to be a jet-like nozzle device.
You changed.
That outfit was so hard to move in, with the wireframe and all the stuffing.
Yeah, I mean, are Leon and Kizuna okay? Oh, here, right now. We split at
They're
Brahmin.
not going far away, are they?
They should be fine. They said they were going to think hard about where to go.
America, California. When did you get here?
Only a few hours ago, around 1 a.m.
I asked Leon to open the door to the staircase.
Oh, that's right. In the other timeline, we opened the door.
So the lock you mentioned earlier.
That's right. The lock to the staircase door.
That's when I asked them about their plans to run away together.
Then the 4 of us headed down the stairs. Leon carried Kizuna down.
And that's when we found the corpse on the ritual platform.
Exactly. How did you find? How did you find out?
I used Marco's X-ray function.
Marco. I knew she had another eyeball.
Marco? The name of my AI ball in my left eye.
Marco Polo.
He's pretty shy. He doesn't talk much. Unlike someone else I know.
Hey, don't talk about Aiba like that.
Excuse me, are you talking about me?
Yes.
I know Aiba really well. We were partners 6 years ago. When I was hired at Abyss, I was supposed to get Marco transplanted into my left eye. But he wasn't finished yet. So instead, I got Aiba.
But Aiba and Date.
Yeah, Aiba and Date were kind of fighting at the time.
Fighting with an AI is crazy.
And I needed to see if I was compatible with an AI ball at all, so...
I see. I apologize. I do not remember anything from back then.
Because of the explosion, right?
Yes.
It's kinda sad. I made so many memories with you, Aiba.
Okay. Why are Aiba and Date fighting?
Well, you see, I was so preoccupied with my work.
No, it was because you tried watching VR porn while Aiba was still in your left eye.
Yeah, I figured it was a porn thing.
That does sound like something that would make me very angry.
I told you a million times, it was just a watermelon splitting video.
Oh my god, with her thighs? VI thigh splitting. What happened up till now?
I wanted to ask Shoma about the genetic experiments, so I visited him.
Oh my god.
And I looked like Gen, so it didn't raise any concerns.
He told me a lot.
About his body and his older sister. And about the hidden safe.
That's what
right.
we came here for.
This is so, dude.
Shoma has an older sister?
Yeah.
Yes. Amame Doi.
You know her well.
Kizuna and Iris's friend.
A mermaid at Sunfish Pocket.
Amame Doi.
Really?
Look, Bibi. About Jin Furue. About Urus. About Jin Furue.
I don't need to explain it. You should already know.
Jin Furue, the child of Tokiko and Chikara.
He was born with a rare and complicated disease. It caused inoperable tumors to grow in the right half of his body.
Okay.
Jin might have had it worst of all.
He got his first transplant when he was really young. I don't think he wanted to take organs from Uru. Remember what it said in Uru's diary? He said he wanted to apologize. I think he is referring to Jin. So you think the transplant was done against Jin's will?
Of course, he's the order percent guy.
Not positive, but that's just the feeling I get.
About Uru
I
Somazuki.
can't really say anything more than what's in the file.
Uru Somazuki. He's the child that was kidnapped from Iowan when he was 6.
Yeah.
It was Chikara and Tokiko who took him. They wanted to make him Jin Furue's donor.
Mm-hmm.
So for over a decade, they did surgery after surgery, giving more and more of Uru to Jin.
Half of his face, too.
The skin he lost was replaced by an artificial skin made of carbon chitin.
Right here in
Half
this
his
cathedral.
face was transplanted onto Jin's as well.
Right. And it was only half because Jin had a percent-shaped birthmark on the left side of his face.
A holy symbol for the order of percent.
And Chikara, being a devoted follower, couldn't get himself to rip that skin off.
Exactly.
Which is why the left half of Jin's face was left untouched.
And after all those transplants, Jin's body ended up being cut in half.
6 years later, February of this year, Uru's body was cut in half.
So what was discovered was Jin's right half and Uru's left half.
But to the public, everyone's like, oh, it's Jin Furue's full body.
Jin and Uru are essentially mirror images of one another.
So when the police were identifying Uru's body, they got their DNA sample to compare against from Jin's organs.
And because those were originally taken from Uru, it naturally follows that they match.
So that's why...
That is the mistake that caused investigators to believe that they were the same person.
Yeah, they used the wrong DNA sample. Because the other one was blown up. Like, if they had both samples... If they had both samples, they would have figured out it was two different people from the beginning. But because the other one was set on fire, it was impossible.
6 years ago, why did Uru cut the bodies in half? That was for the nirvanA initiative, right? Yeah, but what does that have to do with the plan? And speaking of, is the nirvanA initiative still happening? I mean, after all, Terror's dead. Right, the mastermind is dead.
But the plan still goes.
But you saw it. On the night of the 13th, on the rooftop of Misatan.
The rehearsal is finished. Next is the real show.
He recorded all of this?
It was definitely Uru's
He
voice.
recorded all of this in the past?
But Uru should have been dead.
Perhaps his voice was recorded.
Either way, the rehearsal happened even after Terror died. Which means...
This is still part of it. This was part of his plan.
The main event will likely still happen as well.
Yeah, it's safe to assume it will proceed as planned.
but I still don't understand the full scope of the nirvanA initiative.
And then everyone hits with the Ice-9 virus, you know, and then kills themselves.
When? Where? How?
A lot of
We
like
are
self-killing
completely in the dark.
viruses, you know, in this. I feel like Kotaro Ichikoshi loves this like virus idea. That's like ending virus.
Why don't you ask the culprit?
Yeah, good idea. Hey, Uru, what's up with your plan, you asshole?
No, that's not what I meant. There are other culprits.
Of course.
Whoever killed Uru and Tokiko.
Who the fuck killed Uru and
They might know
Tokiko?
something about the nirvanA initiative?
How many people are there left?
I don't know for sure, but they at least might have some clues.
Like I guess Genny could know. Genny? No, Genny's not here right now, right? And there's not that many people that can. I don't think it's possible for, you know, for like Shoma to overwhelm these two, but I could easily see Genny walking in and like cutting these two in half.
We don't have enough information yet. Looks like we're gonna need some extra help.
Help?
Over here. Come with me.
Dude, what the frick, man? Oh, God.
There's nothing over here.
You would think that, right? But check this out.
Open sesame!
Marco, please.
Thanks, Marco. You wanted to do it look cool.
Do you like it? Erotic, isn't it?
A hidden hole in the wall.
How is this in any way erotic?
It's a hidden hole in the wall. Of course it's erotic.
Much more erotic than watermelon splitting.
Let's get going. Yeah.
He's still mad about that, huh? After 6 years? I mean, I guess it's only been like 4 days for him. That's crazy, though. Jesus. The timeline was insane. I knew there was something whack about the timeline, but I didn't think like this.
What?
But that still means that the freezer was locked for 6 years. that still means the freezer was locked for 6 years. This is the broken cathedral from 6 years ago. They didn't even rebuild it, they just built a new one.
What does this mean?
It means exactly what you see.
There are 2 cathedrals? That's right.
Mizuki, look.
Oh my freaking
Ryuki.
god.
I'm here too.
Hey, Tama.
Tama.
How is Ryuki doing?
Terrible. It was a bad idea to show him this place. He's been like this for hours.
Date's dead. Oh, maybe he'll return now that Date's here. Be like, hey, look, Ryuki, Date's alive. Why are you here?
Date called me.
Yeah. I told him to head over to the other cathedral.
Does that mean he saw Uru's corpse and Tokiko's file?
He did. Yep. And then he came here through the hidden passage.
But Kizuna.
I heard. So she eloped, huh? It had nothing to do with the video.
Nope.
It was just Ryuki's active imagination.
Are you okay?
He appears to at least be breathing.
He might not be if there was rope and a branch in here. This has been eating at Ryuki for the past 6 years. He regretted what he did and blamed himself. He betrayed Date and shot Mizuki Kuranushi with stun bullets. And what happened to Mizuki, Date, and Kizuna on top of that? Yeah, Terror detonated the bomb, but it was Ryuki who told Date about this place. If he never did, Kizuna and Mizuki wouldn't have been hurt. That's what's been plaguing him. He started drinking, which made the whole thing worse.
I don't care if he feels bad about it. I still don't forgive him.
Easy. He had his reasons.
I also implemented a self-destruct program. If I activate it, she'll be lost forever.
What about the self-destruct program in Tama?
I was overhauled completely during maintenance a few years back, and that function was deleted. That's when Ryuki opened up about what happened.
Why didn't you share this earlier?
I couldn't. Ryuki betrayed Abyss. He did something you can't come back from. I couldn't let anyone find out.
So you protected him.
It's the same reason I didn't upload the investigation data from 6 years ago.
Oh.
I made an oath. No matter what,
Tama.
I will protect Ryuki.
But Ryuki himself could have informed us sooner.
You should know why he didn't do that. Why he gave in to Terror's demands.
He wanted to protect his loved ones.
Wouldn't you do the same?
I'd love that they had the same smirk. It's Ryuki. About
Do
Ryuki.
you hate Ryuki? Of course I do. I want to shove a pipe in his mouth and stir up his organs. 6 years ago, he...
That's right. 6 years ago, he did this.
It made my heart condition worse. It affected my work. I can't investigate properly if I have to go to the hospital all the time. But when I heard you recently joined Abyss, I shadowed you. And February 10th, when you went to the stadium,
I shot at you with a rifle.
I got there before you and found the corpse. At the time, I had no clue it was Uru's left half, but I knew it had to do with the HB case from 6 years ago. I told you before that the one thing I wanted was for you to live a normal life.
So you shot at her with a rifle?
I couldn't let you get caught up in this case. I had to stop you. That's why...
I see. You shot at Mizuki to dissuade her from finding the corpse.
But it obviously didn't work. She seems a little pissed. Brazzers. 2 cathedrals.
Marco, can you send Iba the data?
Got it. Opening it. It is a cross-section of the 2 cathedrals.
This is the middle part that links them. So this is one of the entrances. This is the one that leads from 6 years ago. This is the elevator. This is the elevator from the top of the skyscraper for Nyes.
You get it now? There's one on the east and one on the west.
Terror blew up the west one. This one, right here.
Which happens to be the same side Ryuki met Terror, what he called his execution chamber.
On the east side was Uru's corpse and Tokiko's file.
No wonder why we didn't find it the first time.
And that mysterious box.
The one connected to the Nyes building is the east one. You can take the elevator up to the president's office.
Yeah. Oh, wait, this is the west one? No, this is the east one.
Ryuki, you made a mistake. But lying around here in all your misery isn't gonna fix anything.
Oh, the misery? Every single person is my enemy?
If you really regret what you did, solve this case. That's the only way to atone. Ryuki, I remember one night we went out drinking. You told me about your little brother. You made him a promise, right? You said, I'll become a hero of justice. If I've fallen, I just need to get back up again. You used to say it all the time. It doesn't matter how many times you fall. As long as you have a body to do it, you climb back up again.
In my mind, I've already fallen. And so I climb.
Come on, Ryuki. Climb above the debris. It doesn't matter if you're pitiful. It doesn't matter if you show vulnerability. You struggle, you crawl, and you make it back to the top. That's what we do. That's what makes us human.
Thanks, Greg Chun. You know, finally wake up from 6 years ago? Is he... Oh, do we finally have normal Ryuki back?
Mr. Date. Everyone,
What is that in his hand?
Ryuki, now's not the time to cry. Come climb up here.
You mean...
Don't get me wrong. I'll only forgive you after we solve this case. So...
Okay.
Okay. Okay. So now what? After that, we all shared information. Iba, Tama, and Marco shared everything in the local network. Date received everything as well via the device implanted in his eye socket. Anything that wasn't recorded electronically, we should share verbally. Everything from 6 years ago, and all the information including Somnium from the top to the bottom. So everyone's fully caught up now.
First thing on the agenda is stopping the nirvanA initiative.
When, where, how? We don't know anything about it.
So the rehearsal is at the top of Mesaton.
We should know everything except where. Tama shared all her data, right?
I did receive the information.
I didn't give it a close look. Ryuki, can you tell us more about the nirvanA initiative?
Yeah. I'll explain everything in order.
Let's go! It's base Ryuki.
First, Terror, Uru, created a video.
The Bats 490?
Uru
the video?
created 3 videos. QR video, nirvanA
Oh, sorry,
trial,
no.
and
Bats 490 was the
nirvanA X.
original. The Bats 490 video was the original one. QR was the one shown 6 years ago. nirvanA Trial, nirvanA X are the new
The
ones.
QR video was the first.
The QR code on the signboard in Jin's body. That was a link to the video, right?
Free to free.
Right. So it was first made public 6 years ago, on February 10th. The motive was...
Merely a small part of my plan. It's the prototype.
And that's
There
the
were
yeah.
stories about people who went missing after watching the video, but...
It's just an urban legend.
It was actually the second video that caused people to go missing, the nirvanA trial.
Their nirvanA Trial, but the
It was
nirvanA Trial
uploaded on February 9th.
of this year.
Back when Uru was still alive.
But what for?
I think it was a beta version of nirvanA X, the third video, for testing purposes for the main event.
Testing what?
There was a code, like Bats 490 in the nirvanA trial video.
Yeah.
That code led to the Eastern Cathedral. The coordinates led to the staircase.
Yeah, but that door has tons of locks.
Right, but the staircase had another code. By solving that, you could collect the numerous keys located all over the city, and those who did solve everything would be able to unlock the door to the Eastern Cathedral.
That's super, like, a AR game. A augmented
Did you
reality
notice
game.
the box? Inside was a device that shot TC Purge. If you open the box, it triggers.
And it gave you TC Purge so that you'd go crazy.
Don't worry. You should talk to Ryuki.
Why are you talking to me? It's Ryuki's turn, isn't it?
Okay, Jesus, about TC
When it
Purge.
enters the brain, it can even overwrite the DNA structure inside neurons. It can make you see things, make you dance. It makes you do weird things over and over.
And it spreads in the air. If this virus gets out somehow, the human race is in for a rough trip. Can you picture it? The whole world going crazy. People everywhere doing unpredictable things. Crazy things. Over and over.
Is Ryuki infected?
I'll be honest. I contracted TC Purge.
I knew it. I fucking knew it.
Because I opened the box.
But it's okay. Ryuki has developed a resistance to it, and he can't spread it either.
They
Having
step
said
back.
that, TC Purge is still a problem.
I was wondering why. So the times where he starts going crazy is because of the, like, and he starts like speaking fucking, moon runes. It's part of the TC Purge thing.
Before the body develops a resistance, it can spread. Not to mention the neurons that are damaged can't be repaired.
But at least like he's okay now, right? Eventually everyone either dies from it or gets a resistance and like lives back again.
That's why Ryuki was acting weird.
Is that what it looked like? When I was infected with TC Purge, my symptoms got worse. Disorientation, short-term memory loss, hallucinations.
He's been seeing hallucinations for 6 years now. The mental trauma of what happened to his brother.
The watch.
Anyway, those who solved the code and opened the box contracted TC Purge, and as a result, they started acting strangely.
And now, there are people dancing and rioting in the streets. And a lot of suicides.
I see. These people would have no motivation to return home.
That's why so many people went missing.
In other words, Uru's experiments were a success. He's dead now, but his plan is still alive.
I'm guessing his lackeys are carrying out the plan now to raise the curtain on the main event.
Main event. Why did he announce that?
I think I know what they're gonna do. They're gonna shoot the rocket somewhere.
With TC Purge on the warhead.
The rocket will explode.
And then everyone in Japan will contract it.
And the virus will spread?
Yeah.
Most likely, yes.
And then the people get on the planes and whatever and they'll fly out and everyone in the world will contract it.
Tons of people will get infected with TC Purge.
It will grow in their bodies.
And inevitably spread.
From one person to another.
If we do things that are beyond the comprehension of the designer, simultaneously, all around the world, bugs will start appearing everywhere.
This will lead all mankind to reach moksha.
Thanks.
An emancipation from this fictional world.
That is the nirvanA Initiative.
Dude, what the fuck, man? Why, dude, you're the worst.
Even if this nirvanA thing turns out to be bullshit, the virus itself is a problem.
Yeah, dude. Jesus Christ almighty.
Right. I don't know if it will really cause glitches to appear or anything.
There is already an uptick in suicides.
What's the plan going? So when is the plan going to happen?
The final video, nirvanA X, is already public.
There's a 7-digit number, which is probably a time and a date.
February 15th, 12 o'clock.
Noon, today.
But what time is it now?
7:55 a.m.
We barely have 4 hours left.
Hey, calm down. Everyone else is calm. You need to be calm. When is it going to happen?
We don't know.
My guess is the other letters that were in the video are some kind of code too.
So you need Shoma to hack it.
Maybe they point to a location.
CCFGGD AEIGAHE.
No, I converted the letters to numbers and checked the coordinates.
It's an area in the Pacific Ocean. No land around. I don't think those coordinates are where the plan is happening.
Then where could it be?
Something we're missing here.
Oh, I remember something BB said earlier. The culprit who killed Uru and Tokiko. Maybe they have a clue.
Right.
Well, in that case, there is one person.
Again?
I don't know if they're the culprit, but they might have some valuable information. I didn't know where to find them before, but I've got a good idea now. That person, she's probably with Shoma.
Amame Doi? Who else is with Shoma? Who else could it be? Oh, dude, they're speeding, man. I think it's cute. I think it's cute that both of the Mizukis have the same motorbike. Yeah, I fucking knew it.
I'll tell you the truth.
I fucking knew it! It was these two the whole time.
Big sis!
Amame.
The corpse in the freezer at Brahmin. I'm the reason it's there. 6 years ago, February 11th, Shoma wasn't here. Only my father and half a corpse.
We knew this already, though. Same half was in the suitcase. Mama said she'd take care of it. She brought it to Gen and they stored it in the freezer at Brahmin.
Genny didn't do anything wrong. I asked him to do it. And Shoma has nothing to do with this. He just found out too.
Mame, that's not what we're here to ask.
We're looking for the person who killed Terror and Tokiko.
What? Terror is dead?
Been dead for like 2 days, yeah. Told about Terra's identity and the nirvanA initiative as quickly as we could.
You can tell us more about what you know at the station.
Are we going to sync?
Will you come with us?
Are we gonna sync with? I mean, it must be Genny, right? Or either that, or like a Mame did it. It's one of these two.
No! I don't care what you say. You can't take Big Sis away.
I agree with Shoma. I don't want you taking Amame away.
You don't win this, Gen. Unfortunately for you, you don't win this. Like, I know you're a superhuman, but you don't win this. So Amame Doi killed killed Terror?
What's the problem?
We just want to talk.
Wait, Amame, did you kill Terror and Tokiko?
That's what I said, Date. Thanks.
What are you saying?
Amame didn't kill anyone.
Okay, so she did. Thanks, Gen. The reason we want to talk to Mame.
You know something important, don't you? Something about the nirvanA initiative and Terror. Maybe something about Tokiko. That's what we're here to find out.
Genny, move aside.
Sorry. I can't let you do that.
Dude, you're gonna die, Genny. We're gonna shoot you full of holes again.
I came here to protect Amame. Date, if only you didn't find the body in the freezer.
Gen, she can't be prosecuted for that crime.
The statute of limitations for abandoning a corpse is 3 years. She can't get arrested for hiding the corpse 6 years ago.
But I just can't let you.
Dude, you're being unreasonable, Genny.
Gen, you're not making any sense.
Hold on. Are you hiding something?
Why are you protecting Mame?
I won't let you. She's my sister.
We're not here for that.
But I have a bad feeling.
A bad feeling?
If she's not guilty of anything, then that's all the more reason you can't take her. I'm not gonna let anyone drag her away. I already lost my dad. If you take Big Sis...
She's gonna be fine, man. She's gonna be fine.
When I was in 1st grade, Big Sis gave me a radio-controlled toy. That's how I got into building things. She took me to robot expos and bought me books and parts. And she's working hard to save money to send me to college. These last 6 years have been hell. It was hard and painful. Sometimes I wanted to die, but she's always cheered me up and supported me.
During all of the gene therapy.
Big Sis always protected me.
Fuck.
Now it's my turn to protect her. She's more important to me than my own life. So, if you're gonna take her, you're gonna have to kill me first.
Shoma.
Amame accepted every part of me. She saw me for who I was. It wasn't out of pity or sympathy. Her accepting me came naturally, like it was nothing. I've never met anyone like her, and I need to care for her the way she's cared for me.
God damn it, guys.
I promised to protect Amame, so I can't let you.
Yeah, but this is life or death, man. Can we just explain to him that if we don't find this out right now, then the world will end?
That's all the more reason then.
If you really have those feelings for her.
If we do nothing, Terror will accomplish his mission.
A terrible virus is going to spread.
Yeah, dude. What about this part of the thing?
The world will devolve into chaos. No one will be safe.
Including you two, dumbasses.
Not even Amame.
No.
So you need to help us.
We need Mame's information to stop this plan.
Amame must know something.
Are you okay with ruining her future?
Don't you want to protect her?
Then please.
Six years ago on February 13th. No, let's start from the beginning, about Komeiji.
I know this is a touchy subject, so let me say it. Terror killed Komeiji, your father. It stands to reason that you absolutely despise Terror.
Are you saying she killed him?
That's ridiculous!
She's not speaking up. She's not speaking up.
5 days ago, on February 10th, did you meet with Tokiko? We don't have hard evidence, but a witness saw you.
Anyway, Mame headed into Horadori Institute by herself. I saw another person follow her in right after. It was Tokiko. Tokiko Shigure, president of NICE Japan.
That's right, February 12th.
Ryuki looked into Tokiko's head. 3 days ago, on February 12th, he saw Tokiko threatening someone.
I saw everything. If you don't do as I say, I'm sure you know where this is going.
Could Tokiko have been threatening you, Amame?
How did Amame kill Tokiko? And kill Terror?
6 years ago, on February 13th, you saw Terror, didn't you, Mame? At Studio Devita?
What happened back then? What did he say? You still haven't told us. I looked into her head yesterday, but there was nothing on what happened at Devita. But in the Somnium, Mame said...
nirvanA. Collected. Genocide.
Which would mean you know something about the nirvanA initiative.
Shoma.
Do you hate Terror, the man who killed your father? Terror's plan is still ongoing. The nirvanA initiative? It's going to bring Nai's madness to the whole world. We need to talk to Mame in order to stop it. Do you want Terror to win? Don't you want to stop his plan? Destroy his ambitions? Isn't that the only way to get closure for your father's death? If you resent Terror, if you want revenge, please. We need your help, Shoma.
Dude.
You finished that robot, right?
Oh, yeah.
You named it Robo-G, huh?
The Robo-G.
Yeah, it's the second one. Like a second child, so I named him Robo-G.
Is that a pun?
He's much more powerful than before. It can hold so much more weight than the previous model. Wait a minute, who cares? Could you people just leave?
X-ray.
No way.
A thermite bomb.
A what?
You're right.
It sure is.
That little... Hey, Shoma, what is this?
It's a bomb. A thermite bomb.
Yeah, we know.
I know that.
Oh, thank God for Date. Oh, I can't get into Mizuki's head, guys. I wasn't able to do any of these like syncing up with the dialogue. But now that Date's back, we're back in action. We're back in shape.
Then why did you ask?
Why is it here?
I made it.
Why did you do that?
You made it?
Thermite reactions are pretty simple.
Yes, we know that.
You can make one easily using common products.
But why did you make it?
That's what I said.
Well, to get revenge for my dad. I wanted to get Terror.
But he's dead.
You were going to use this on him?
Yeah, but I guess it has no use now. Terror is dead, right?
God damn it. You just made the situation so much worse.
Let's decide what to do about that later.
Right. There is a more pressing issue.
Yeah, the TC Purge rocket. God damn it, guys.
What are we going to do?
The two of them aren't going to budge.
I really don't want to do this.
Date kills everybody in the room.
But if we have to use force...
No, you can't do this.
You're actually gonna lose again.
Yeah, I won't let you take Big Sis.
You're the only person here that can actually defend her, and you're gonna die.
Yanni, Shoma, that's enough.
Amame.
Big Sis.
Yeah, I figured. I mean, there's no way they win this anyway, so...
It's okay. I'll come back right away. Promise.
You're not gonna die. We just need to, like, see what's happening.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
We just need info, man.
You promise?
I promise.
Now, Mame.
Let's go.
Finally, thank the Lord, man. Jesus Christ, Abyss HQ. Sync with her, do something. Hey, what's up, Pewter and Boss? How's it going? Back from your drink at downtown?
Is Ryuki gonna be okay? We left him there.
Well, we had to.
We couldn't just leave the bomb unattended.
So you left Ryuki to keep an eye on things.
The bomb squad should be headed to Shoma's house right now.
Yeah.
It's quite a shock, though. Amame was the one who killed Uru and Tokiko.
I never said that.
But she's suspicious as all hell, isn't she?
Mm-hmm.
Regardless of how suspicious she is, she should know something about the nirvanA initiative.
When Ryuki synced into her yesterday, he didn't find anything.
Do not worry. I received the Somnium data from Tama. Because we are returning for a second time, we should be able to go deeper than we did previously.
All right, we're ready to go.
This time for sure. Ryuki couldn't get far, but the second time's the charm. Here we go, guys. The last Somnium of the game. Let's make it count.
I'm sure you already know this, but the time limit inside Somnium is...
6 years.
Oh my god, alright already. If you say it one more time, I'm gonna sock you.
Okay, okay.
Peter's like, please. Man. Yeah, I get it. I get it, Peter. Don't worry. I get it. Let's go, guys. Let's go. Sunfish Pocket. Alright guys, Sunfish Pocket is our last destination. But that will have to happen next time, because this video is just over an hour long, which means that we've reached our time limit for today. We're going to save the current game and return to top menu. It's been a good time, guys. Next time we come back, it's probably going to be the very last episode. I'll probably just record all the way till the end of the game next time. So the next episode that comes out will be probably the grand finale. You know, it might be some kind of cool, like, large event. We'll see, okay, guys? I appreciate you. This will be up to probably on... What day is it today? I think today is... I think this video will be up on Wednesday night. If you're watching the Wednesday night, good to see you. If outside, you know, the last episode might be out already. But Hope we're gonna dust this off before my vacation next week. Okay, guys, I'll be seeing you guys very, very soon. Okay, thank you so much, guys. Appreciate you. Like, subscribe, comment the video, do all the cool stuff, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace, peace, peace. Late.